Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1969 Olivetti Lettera 32 made in Spain. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. The exact model was also made in Italy, and this is after they merged with Underwood. It's got an Olivetti Underwood tag on the front and on the back of the panel here. Up top are the margins. I'm going to set this left one on 0 and this right one around 75, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bill that sits on top. It's got 2 rollers that are adjustable and a scale to tell you exactly what space you're on. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch down 1. It skips 2, 1 more, it skips 3. We're gonna keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. To switch from black to red, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip that all the way down, there's a red dot that indicates that you're going to print the bottom portion of the ribbon. If you have it all the way up to the blue dot, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. In the middle, it doesn't print anything at all. That's for a stencil. You stencil the page. I guess they used to use that to copy with. So if there's a stencil, you can still copy and you don't waste any ink. Beautiful typing machine. This is my favorite model typewriter of all time, I believe. I love the antique classic ones, but as far as modern style typewriters, this is the best probably that I've ever seen, besides maybe the Hermes 3000, which is very expensive. And the Hermes Rocket, it's also nice, but this one is just so sleek and modern looking. It looks like a modern typewriter almost, or a modern computer keyboard. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You just flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. We're going to flip that back up to the blue dot so it prints the top portion of ribbon as a default, which is the black top portion. I'm going to flip this down for now. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left to clear that. Just hit that shift button again. Backspace on the right side of the keyboard, that works good. And this is your tab set function, and your tab activation is on the right side. It's the red button here, and as you can see, it goes slamming all the way to the end, so you always want to have one set somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to set one right here by flipping the switch up. So now when you hit that, it just stops at that spot. If you push it down, it'll clear it. And that works good. We're going to keep one set right there. Nice. Open the hood here. We have all the brand new ribbon is loaded on this left side, so it's pulling to the right. And if you want to switch that direction, there's a switch in behind it, and if you just move it to the opposite direction, it'll switch the direction. And this also has a automatic reverse control, so it'll reverse itself automatically once it gets to a certain point. In this line space lever flips back like this, so when you have it in the case, it's tucked in. This, I don't have a case for this one, so, and that just pops in from, you just hook in the hooks in the back first, and then it pops in from the front. Margin release, so you get to the end of the margin. Right now it's actually locked, so this is the carriage release. If you flip up that little, where my thumb is, if you flip that up, that will unlock your carriage. You flip it down and move it to the middle, it locks it in the middle. But I want to show you the margin release, which is right here. You get to the end of the margin, it locks the keys so you can't print. You hit the margin release, which is this blank key on the left, and it'll let you go all the way to the end. That works good. Carriage release on each side up top here. Very smooth carriage. This is it's got that luxury feel to it when you type on it, and when you move the parts, just really nice, smooth. And last function is when you move this line indicator, line space indicator all the way back to 0, It'll disable the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page without having to deal with the spaces. When you flip it back to that one, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And if you push in this button here, I guess that doesn't work on this model. So some of the models, if you push in the button, it'll disable the spacing, but that works just as good. So we're gonna set that on 1 for now. And that's it now, available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.